Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's IvanSteff and you guys. So in my last video, we looked at the whole James, Charles, and Tati drama and went into depth with all the allegations that were going around. However, as most of you probably already know, James Charles played the Uno reverse card and uploaded a video titled No More Lies, where he, well, exposes the lies that he says have been going around and clears his name by sharing his part of the story. So in this video, we're not actually going to be giving much backstory because in my last video, I covered that. So if you guys haven't already, watch the last video and then watch this video that you're watching right now. But in today's video, what I want to address is the whole James Charles versus Tati versus Jeffree Star drama that has been going around and proving to you how this whole thing was set up and was all just really a publicity stunt. But just before we get into this, if you guys can leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, it really would mean a lot. Alright, so as you already know, Tati uploaded a video on May 10th called Bye Sister, where she calls out James Charles for his perverted and predatory behavior. Now, I already made a video talking about this, and while I do agree that James Charles definitely did screw up and he's done some really questionable things, I don't think that defines him as a person. I never really did. I don't agree with his actions, but that doesn't mean that I think he's a horrible human being. Now, I won't lie, the way that Tati talks in her video does sound genuine and, to be honest, slightly convincing as well. But let's keep in mind that her video was completely based off of secondhand evidence, meaning that unlike James Charles' response video, she doesn't actually show any physical proof. So for her to over dramatize some of the things she said or even lie about it, would it be too far-fetched? Because no one would know. It's just like a novel, just like a book. This is her story. Now, something funny that I found out about this whole thing is that Tati said she made the video not for James to get any hate.
I do really want the hate to stop. The abusive memes and the language and all of that, I really hope on both sides it can stop. That's not why I made the video.
Which is honestly a load of bullshit. Because come on, for a person with 5 million subscribers to make a 43-minute video on someone with 15 million subscribers about being a predator, like if you really thought that that video wouldn't gain any traction, he wouldn't receive any hate, then either A, lying to yourself, or B, well, you're a bigger idiot than I thought. This whole time, Tati's been extremely manipulative and has played all the tricks in the book. She's added that sigh in the beginning of her second video.
Hey guys, so
has been talking very slowly to make it seem as if it's not rehearsed and truly is genuine.
I've just been at home reflecting on all of this, and really when I made that video, I thought that I would be the one that would take the hit.
And breaking off into tears multiple times throughout the two videos.
I wanted the opportunity. I wanted... Fuck. I don't think he'll get that for a really, really long time.
Also, which I must say is pretty clever, is that at the end of her second video, she decided to break off into tears, which is really smart because it's gonna leave people in like kind of, you know, that mellow mood, that sad mood, and make them thirsty for more drama.
Thank you, for listening to me through all of this heaviness. You know, storms are storms temporarily, they pass. But I'm gonna go be with myself for a minute and be back and get back in it full force.
Also, something to add is that the length of the video was manipulative itself. Like to make a 43-minute video, when you have like James Charles, most of his viewers are, let's say, I don't know, 10 to 18 years old. Let's just say that. That's probably like a fair range. So when you see a 43-minute video, your first response is just like, whoa, that's a long video. Like it must, you know, cover some real shit. It must be like genuine. It must be real. For example, Shane Dawson's videos were 5 minutes long. Like, I mean, they still be good, but no one would really care about them and no one would really have enough time to develop the emotion that they truly do through his documentaries. But because all his videos are about an hour long, it's enough time for people to actually develop these sincere, heartfelt emotions towards the video. Tati deliberately made this video long. She could have made it 5 minutes, but let's be real, no one would have cared. The video would just look like,
yeah, James Charles, predator, he did some bad stuff, he talking sexual, and yeah.
No one would really care about that, right? But when you have a 43-minute video going into detail, listing countless and countless examples, I should say, because we really don't know if it's real or not. She never showed any physical proof. Yeah, people just automatically assume the worst. Also in Tati's Bye Sister video, there are some things which were just extremely odd. It just didn't really make any sense. For example, at one part, Tati was saying how she found James to be extremely unreachable, which is a lie. It's a complete lie.
This was really a wake-up call, and it was me trying to reach someone who I found completely unreachable.
Because the two have made countless videos together, even one as recent as being in January. I mean, the two even follow each other on social media. They have each other's phone number, and you know, because you guys have been friends for years, and because this is a serious matter, I think if you're trying to talk to him about something like this, you know, that he would listen to you. So come on, to say that he wasn't reachable, like, you're just lying again. All right, so now to move on to Jeffree Star. Now, I don't get how the fuck he got caught up into all of this because the drama really was between Tati and James, but somehow, for some apparent reason, Jeffree Star managed to slither his way into this. I don't get why, but actually no, I do get why. I'm gonna get into that in a second. Now, what I find weird about this whole thing is that only a day before Tati uploaded her initial exposed video on James Charles, Jeffree Star deleted a total of 947 tweets. Coincidence? I think not. Another thing I noticed is that Jeffree Star recently did a restock on his makeup palettes. On May 9th, he posted a tweet saying that on May 10th, aka the same day that Tati uploaded her Bye Sister video, that he would be doing a restock for his makeup palettes. Now keep in mind, James Charles and Jeffree Star are the two biggest makeup gurus out there on YouTube. And inevitably, because of that, they are competitors between each other when it comes to, you know, their brands and makeup palettes. So was it just me, or was this whole thing deliberately planned because Jeffree Star knew the video that Tati was gonna upload and he deliberately planned all of this? So one, he wouldn't get any shade, and two, hey, I mean, it's a perfect time for him to advertise his makeup company when everyone's gonna be boycotting James Charles. So where am I trying to get with all this? Well, I believe that this whole drama between Jeffree Star, Tati, and James Charles was deliberately planned in order to boost their following and therefore boost their sales. Because somehow in all this drama, Tati's vitamin company got mixed in with all of this, Jeffree Star's makeup company got mixed in with all of this, and even some other YouTubers. But what started as calling out James Charles for his predatory behavior and sexual behavior led to a lot of different things and a lot of people advertising their companies. Alright, so you might think that it was a lot for Tati and Jeffree Star to call James Charles for his predatory behavior to boost their sales, but listen to what I have to say. Logan Paul versus Jake Paul, Logan Paul versus KSI, Dax versus KSI. All these people once had beef with each other, but really the only reason they had beef was for entertainment and to boost sales. So in the past years, many videos have been going around circulating James Charles and his sexual behavior, some with over hundreds of thousands of views. Now with all these different types of videos out there and all these types of allegations on James Charles, it was only a matter of time before it went viral and everyone started, you know, finding out and spilling the tea and, you know, what I do on my channel. Celebrities are constantly doing controversial things, and James Charles had to think of something fast before all this information went out there and someone else exposed him. So who better to expose him other than his great friend Tati? Someone who could both expose him for his evil actions and at the same time cover his back and restore his name, which she did. She made a follow-up video saying, hey, don't hurt James Charles, you know, that's not what I meant from all this. I want to call out a few things, it went a lot bigger. And let's be real, Tati, Jeffree Star, and James Charles all decided for whatever reason, hey, it went too far, we're just gonna cool it off. Which, come on, if you truly felt that someone was a predator and molested, you know, all these different people, charges would be laid. It's a serious topic, so for you to just kind of, hey, we're not gonna do any of this, it shows that they were lying, okay? Some people are saying that James Charles maybe got his team and that's why, you know, they were gonna file a lawsuit on Tati and Jeffree Star. But you can't file a lawsuit if what you're saying is true, right? So why would they be scared of a lawsuit? Well, the answer is that Tati and Jeffree Star were lying about this thing the whole time. So something I want to add. Do you guys remember Logan Paul and the whole Force in Japan controversy? Or that Danielle Khan pregnant stunt? Both of these are what we can call the verbal type of drama. All the backlash was more because of things they said and not actual physical crimes that they committed. Logan Paul was hated for months because of things he said and things he showed. But he didn't commit any real crimes. The internet let him grow as a person and easily forgave him for his mistakes. And in the end of all this, Logan Paul is more famous than ever. Like, for example, my parents, you know, they don't go on YouTube, they don't really watch these types of videos, but they knew who Logan Paul was because his name was all over the news. Everyone was talking about him. The same can go with Danielle Cohn. She got a lot of backlash for faking her pregnancy, but because she didn't commit any true crimes, the internet kind of, you know, let it slide. And now because of this whole thing, she's sitting with an extra 2 million followers on Instagram. And the same thing happened with James Charles, Tati, and Jeffree Star. Tati gained 5 million subscribers from her single video. And yeah, sure, James Charles did lose a lot of subscribers, but they didn't know how big this thing would go. They didn't know how many subscribers he would actually lose. So he did lose 3 million subscribers. But after she made that video defending his name and after he made his response clearing his name, he's now on the rise of subscribers again. And to be honest, give it a couple weeks and he's gonna be more famous than he ever was. And Jeffree Star at a point was losing subscribers, but he apologized for it and said he wanted to let the thing slide. And now he's starting to gain subscribers again. Before this whole thing started, Jeffree Star was sitting at about 14.5 million subscribers. And now some time later, after he got involved with all this controversy, he is nearly at 15 million subscribers. So my point with all of this is that this entire drama was planned. It was all planned out. Although the three got some hate along the way, everyone's name is being restored. they have more of a following and are making more money than ever before. Like, look how many views Tati used to get a month ago compared to now. Look how much views James Charles used to get a month ago compared to now. You know, it's clear to say that this whole drama sure did get some hate, but their name is slowly being restored because just like Logan Paul, just like Danielle Cohn, people get over shit. Like that's just society. People, because it wasn't any physical crime that was committed, it was more of that verbal crime. Like I said, they're just gonna be more popular than ever, and it's gonna act like nothing happened. Now, what I find just completely stupid about this entire drama is that if Tati really wanted to help James and, you know, wake him, as she said, she would have just talked to him one-on-one and not make this private matter a public one. Also, for two really good friends, you know, Jeffree Star and Tati, to call their good friend James Charles a predator in front of millions and millions of people, that shit doesn't happen. You'd either A, talk to them first, or B, if you really are genuine about what you're saying, press charges. Like, it's drama, it's gossip. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope that after watching this video, you guys can understand that celebrities, YouTubers, actors, really anyone, any single celebrity that's out there, they feed off of drama. That is how they get popular, that is how they rise. That is how they get their name out there to people who otherwise wouldn't hear about them. So yeah, I hope you guys can see some truth, and don't pick a side, because Tati, James Charles, and Jeffree Star are all as equally responsible for this entire mess. But guys, before I go, make sure to follow my social media. My Instagram is IvanSteff Official. My Twitter is IvanSteff, and my Snapchat is shotgun_u09. If you didn't catch that, I'll probably make a pinned comment with it, or check the link in my description. But anyway, guys, until next time, it's been IvanSteff. Peace.
Why you got a war like that? I'm telling ya. Benz coupe out of paper tag. I'm telling ya. Shorty say she like my